How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another DLT late night live stream. Good to have everybody in here tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Guys, we are 2 days away from the Spark Fxrp airdrop, and I want to talk to y'all about it, man. So we're going to be setting up a Brave Together video call similar to what we did last night. But we're just going to be talking all about Flare, all about Fxrp, and I got some major questions, some pretty big questions that need to be asked, and I haven't found a legit answer for it yet, so I think you guys would definitely find this interesting. Holly Molly in the chat, XRP Tiny Papa, Fab, Crypto's Biggest Douche, Diesel Hound. Guys, thanks for smashing the likes on the way in. What's up to the 11 viewers? Guys, thanks for joining in. So I'm going to start this video call. Feel free to join in, anybody who wants to participate. But I got some big questions about this SPAR token airdrop, and maybe you guys can enlighten me about how to go with it. So definitely looking forward to it. So Accenture is for government ID, I heard. I mean, I'm sure they're for a global identification as well, man. I mean, Ripple definitely dealing with identification too, but yeah, so let me just put this on the charts for right now. Let me set this all up, guys. I got these questions on my mind that got me a little bit occupied, and you know, I'm not trying to be too much on the fear side of things about this airdrop, because I do truly believe it's just going to be a genuine airdrop and nothing will happen to our XRP. But I definitely got some major questions as and I guess I'll just bring it up as to, actually, you know what? Let's set this up first. Let's see who wants to jump in for this talk, and then we can start talking about it. But here we go. Holly Molly, no, there isn't. There's no difference between Fxrp and Spark. Okay. Here's the link. Feel free for anybody who wants to join in on this discussion, because I think it's going to be valuable for all of us to talk about this. It's very important to talk about it, in my opinion. As an XRP holder, and knowing what we hold, the power of what we hold, the value that is in what we hold, I think it's very important that we talk about this. 2 days away, right? Most people have already set up their positions for it. So what the heck's going on here? But all right, so I'm just going to leave this open. I'll just start talking and asking the questions. But guys, there's the Brave Together. If you want to join in, Bags, actually, if you can, man, I don't know what you're doing, dude, but if you can join in on this Brave Together, dude, that would be amazing. I got a big question in terms of Spark, and I know you've been making some really awesome videos informing people of how to set up for the Spark airdrop. And yeah, I got a really big question about it, man, and just would like to know about it. I'm getting the fear in here, so I need to be relieved of my fear. All right, I got some questions. Drop the link again. I got you, brother. By the way, guys, thanks for the 13 viewers tuning in. Thanks for the 5 likes already. Guys, the more likes, the better, because I think a lot of XRP holders are going to want to hear the discussion we're going to be having, and especially some of these questions that I have. So, and we'll see what ends up happening. Maybe it's a really simple answer to the question that I have. Maybe it's a very, very simple answer, but I just think it's interesting. So I definitely would like to see what you guys think. So I'm just going to wait for the bagman to jump in here, and then we're going to start this discussion. But once again, it's open to everybody here. So whoever's joining in, definitely feel free to join in for this discussion. But I guess I'm just going to pose the question there. So just to make people aware, there's a Fxrp 1-to-1 exchange for all XRP holders who have their XRP on public exchanges, right? Or have attached their Ledger Nano, perhaps to you know, their XRP toolkit and are setting themselves up for the snapshot. What's up, Bags, man? How you doing, dude? Good to see you, man. I'm going to put down the music for this because I think it's important. So, Bags, I'm getting the fear, and I'm hoping you can alleviate me, man, of this fear, dude. I'm thinking, all right, why isn't Ripple Labs allowed to participate in this snapshot? And why isn't Jed allowed to participate in the snapshot?
I don't know that answer.
Right? I think it's really weird, man. I think it would make me feel way more comfortable as an XRP holder participating in this snapshot, especially giving away my like Ledger Nano address on XRP Toolkit and having that Flare address attached. How come Ripple Labs doesn't have that attached?
Yeah, they're not even adding that their amount. They're only doing the amount that's pretty much open to the public.
Right. Flare has 100 billion FXRP. Only half of that is going to be going to the half that's in public. So what's going on with that other half? Is it not being attached to Ripple Labs' XRP? And then it starts making me think, do they want to do this for the public so they can have a way of tracing all of our transactions with XRP, but not have a way of tracing, you know, making it private for all the transactions that are Ripple is doing with their partners and the banks, right? Is this a way of establishing privacy for XRP on their side?
I would have to relook it up. Are they releasing the full 100 billion?
No, they're just releasing 45 billion, man, and then whatever isn't claimed will get burned. I'll even pop it up right here on the docs on the live stream here on what I was looking at. And when I read it closely, I had to, you know, read it again. But right now there are about 45 billion XRP tokens that are distributed to non-Ripple Labs holders, right? And all XRP owners, barring Ripple Labs and certain previous employees like Jed McCaleb, aren't going to be participating. So everybody else, all the other XRP owners, could be claiming the Spark token, and we know the XRP that's in escrow, most of that belongs to the central banks or what Ripple has sold over the counter to their partners. So why are we like I would just feel more confident in it if they were allowed to, if they were forced, like all 100 billion was 1-to-1 with FXRP.
They probably don't want to be attached to it, like, because they're already attached to XRP and they're trying to detach themselves from XRP.
Right. Right. I hear you, man. Maybe they're trying not to show that, hey, we're not trying to make money off of this, or what's it called? get free money
Yeah,
from
because
Flare.
I think the safest way to do it is either on the SafePal or the LePal, because you could just do it within the app itself. You don't have to connect to no third-party app.
Right. Okay, well,
But I don't know if you heard what BitChu's doing,
right.
but they're gonna be allowing you to receive your Spark pretty much immediately in December, and you'll be able to trade on.
Oh, okay, guys, sorry. The volume was low, and XRP Bags, just say what you were gonna say again. But the question is why isn't Ripple Labs and Jed McCaleb allowed to participate in the FXRP airdrop, and why is it only XRP owners and these public exchanges? And I think Bags was gonna say something about BitTrue. So yeah, just say it again because it
Yeah,
was low.
BitTrue's gonna allow you to pretty much receive your Spark by the end of the month, pretty much. What is that? That's what they're saying, and you'll be able to trade Spark by the end of the month as well on BitTrue.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good to know. I think I'm gonna probably try to transfer some funds over there as well. I got it spread out on a lot of different exchanges for the airdrop, but I'm actually because of this fear, I'm actually not gonna include my XRP that's on Ledger. I already did though, and now I'm looking to see how I can cancel it. Do you have any idea of how? Do you have any idea of how I can cancel?
No,
What?
because you already signed the transaction,
Right.
so I don't think you can undo that.
Shit. So what?
The only thing you could do is create a new wallet and then transfer it over. If you're scared about that, that's what I could say.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be a genuine airdrop. I'm not saying that we're going to lose our XRP through this. I think this is a way for them to just keep track of all of our transactions that we're doing with XRP from here on out for the people who want to claim it. Um, but then again, there's probably people who are claiming some and not claiming the rest. So what happens with the XRP they have that isn't part of the claim? I wonder what's
Well,
going
it
on with
could be
that.
because remember I told you about that lady. She said that once XRP and XLM hit a certain price, they're going to be locked up into the quantum financial system.
Right. Right, exactly. I don't know, man. So I just would like to I really would like some
But it
clarification.
could just be a fork. It could just be another fork, just like the Bitcoin Cash was.
Right.
Because supposedly, I don't know too much about that, but supposedly they got some kind of airdrop as well.
Huh. That's true. That's very true actually. BCH did have that airdrop just recently, right?
And yeah, I heard that the people who held on to that, I guess the Bitcoin Cash had blew up.
Digital Dinero Dave saying that they can already see all of your XRP transactions. But I just would like to know why FXRP is keeping their 45 in escrow and then not attaching it to the escrow that Ripple has, or are they? I just would like some clarification with that. I mean, then it would make I guess a way of saying is like it would make Flare like owned completely by Ripple then, right? If they were to do all 100 billion XRP attached or FXRP attached to XRP, it would make Flare like just an extension of Ripple really and not really their own thing. But yeah, I asked James Rule XRP, and he was like, "That's a very interesting question. They never really explain why they can't participate. They just say that they
Well,
can't."
Jed probably because Jed's probably just gonna he's already dumping his XRP, so he's probably just gonna dump it when he gets it.
Right.
And then the Ripple side probably they just don't want to be attached to it like that.
Yeah.
Because the one that interview he even said he's like, I know you're not attached to Flare Networks, but you know more than we do. So they just spoke on it or whatever.
Right. Because I think this airdrop is gonna go on perfectly without a sitch. I think there's not gonna be any complications with that. I'm not saying people are gonna lose their XRP. I'm just trying to figure out why they only want the XRP that's in public to be attached to FXRP and not the XRP that Ripple has. Because the whole thing with FXRP is to bring more utility, right, to XRP Ledger. and smart contracts. So does that mean the XRP that Ripple has doesn't have utility and won't have smart contracts?
It says they're going to bring the Ethereum features or whatever to XRP.
Right.
Because that's what I don't understand. Don't they already have Codius?
Yeah, that too for smart contracts, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's an important question to answer because I know, like, at first I was like all in. I'm like, all my XRP. I just want as much FXRP that I can get. Now I'm like, okay, a little bit. I'm down with just getting a little bit of FXRP and then trying to keep my ledger, private like it has been. But
It's
unfortunately,
I know you said it before, but it's the world's first Turing complete FBA.
yeah, I mean that's really important, right? I think that's definitely a really important thing. But you know, so I don't know, man. I guess I'll go through with it and just have my ledger attached. But it's just a interesting question.
Yeah,
It's
because pretty much every exchange is accepting it now. Every hardware wallet you can pretty much get it on.
right. Like that's why I'm saying I don't think it's going to be a failure or that people are going to lose their XRP because if that happened, I think a lot of people would just lose faith completely in Ripple and XRP no matter where the price goes for that token. I think a lot of people would just be have a bad taste in their mouth if this didn't go smoothly, right?
Yeah. And Ripple, they did mention it a few times, like in some interviews, they do mention it.
Right. Yeah, I mean even David Schwartz says he'll participate, but he doesn't say he's going to do all of his XRP. So here, I'm going to drop the link for anybody else in the chat who might want to jump into this discussion. Um, Tails, I'm sure you probably have an interesting perspective as well. If the total supply is going to be whatever XRP is held in wallets, will the low supply make it worth more? Interesting. Well, the thing I'm thinking of is like Ripple has all this XRP in escrow that's, probably you know, if Ripple is going to be like this reserve bank for all these central banks and they just provide complete liquidity with the XRP that they have to these central banks, then why wouldn't these banks want some FXRP as well, right? These central bank holders, why wouldn't they why wouldn't they want the first Turing complete FBA protocol?
I know there's going to be some type of like voting involved with it where you can use your token to like vote on the system or something like that.
Right. Oh, I see. Dave Shack has a pretty good answer right here. By excluding Jed McCaleb and any Ripple Labs employees, that kind of separates XRP from any SEC connection, and that might be Flair's incentive to just use the average Joe investor like you and I. Okay, I hear that. That's a pretty good answer right there. Black Looking Glass, what's up? There's a wrench, dude. Please use it wisely. If I start moving my XRP around immediately after the snapshot and I say, for example, split my XRP into 5 separate wallets, where does my Spark go? I think your Spark is still going to go towards that designated address on that exchange that you had your original XRP on. Like, because they say you can do anything with your XRP after the snapshot, but all the FXRP is going to go to that destination that you originally had your XRP. Crypto Way of Life saying, I'm too faded, man. Oh, I hear you, Lady Enigma. No worries. What's up, guys? If you guys want to join in on this discussion, I think it's worth having, man, because we're 2 days away from this Spark and Flare FXRP airdrop, and I think it's important to just have all the questions answered as to, what's going on with this and why it's happening around this time, especially when it seems like regulations are going to be coming out 6 to 8 weeks. Somebody was bringing up about cold storage wallets. They were saying, like, yeah, even if you don't have the snapshot, the government's going to find a way to just have you or force you to disclose your cold storage addresses. Yeah, it's interesting, man, because what I just wonder what, because it's
It says
supposed to
I
be
think
bringing
it
more
says
utility.
that
Yeah.
the rest of the balance or something that's not going to JED or the Ripple employees is going to be placed in a reward pool to incentivize the mining F assets starting with FXRP.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. I'm happy that they're transparent about it. I sent them a question and hopefully they can just provide a little bit more clarity about it, but yeah, I guess since I've already signed the cuz once I started asking that question, I was like, "Shit, I already signed the signature." And so I tried deleting my account on the ledger, my Ethereum address account, and uninstalling it. But like you said, I already signed the signature, so it's gonna be. I guess it's gonna. I have to re-download those accounts and my Ethereum account anyway, since I've
Yeah, because it's
already
already on the XRP ledger.
exactly,
You
man.
can go
It's
on
already on
BitHump
there.
and look at the transaction.
Question to you: are you doing 100% of your XRP for the snapshot?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already have my account set up, so pretty much no matter where you put it, it's going to be claimed.
Yep. I mean, all the exchanges are doing it, so I have a bunch of XRP on different exchanges. So no matter what, I'll be claiming it through there.
Yeah, Binance US is doing it. Binance is doing it. Uphold, Bitru,
All the big
Coinbase,
ones. Yeah, all the big ones, man.
and all the little ones too. If you go on the Flare Network's Twitter page, you can see all the little ones too that are jumping on too that they list.
Oh shoot, are they getting like Hotbit on there too?
I don't know some
Dude,
exchanges I never even heard of.
damn, man. Can you claim Spark for the 20 XRP that must remain in your wallet forever? Oh, for the reserved XRP? That's a good question too there, Neil Cox.
Yeah, I think that gets claimed as well.
Yeah. Oh, 1221 definitely is very significant, man. I've been speculating on 1221 big time, man. I mean, some fun stuff that I found out about all this golden circle stuff. Golden circle means magic circle. The British Association of Magicians, traditionally forbidden to reveal any of the secrets of their art. A group of influential people involved in a conspiracy is what golden circle can mean. 1221 in history, Mayflower pilgrims come ashore at Plymouth Bay, traditionally thought to be Plymouth Rock, right? And we've been seeing Baba Cugs talking about it, or that XRP, that ship that Bearable guy has. Everybody's saying it's the Mayflower when it arrived to Plymouth Rock, and then
Yeah,
you
it'll
also
be
have that
available.
great
You can,
conjunction.
you can use your Flare tokens in DeFi applications.
You can use your Flare token. Yeah, exactly. No, I have no doubt. I think Flare is very legit. I'm not saying that they're like trying to screw us out of anything. I'm just trying to figure out the reason why Ripple can't participate in it. And like I think you brought up a very legit answer is that they're trying so hard to maybe, be in good spirits with the SEC that if they were to have had that claimed, it would just, it would be a bunch of profit for them, right?
I was
Free
thinking
money.
the same thing though, like after the drop, like moving my XRP to a brand new account
Yeah.
with like a whole new set of words.
Dude, I feel you, man. I think I'm gonna do the same, man. I think I'm gonna buy like an AnyPal or or another Ledger Nano and just migrate it over to that, and then be like, okay, cool. I got it's all gone there.
And just keep the flare on the exchange.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And then just keep and then the other FXRP just keep it on that other Ledger Nano that already has that snapshot on it. So funny, man. But yeah, what do you think about what do you think SEC is going to come down hard on about cold storage wallets and stuff like that? They're going to they're going to say that maybe all the crypto that you have on cold storage needs to be put on a Uphold wallet or a PolySign wallet or something like that.
It would be too hard to do that because they
How would
could
you make
take the
it?
device. You still have your private keys somewhere stashed or
Yeah.
remembered in your head.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, how would they enforce it, right?
Just throw like 100 throw like 100 XRP on your ledger and be like, yeah, here's my ledger.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right? And then you just have like all these other ledgers that are just like buried buried away. IQ says you could store it on mine, gdlt. Trust me, dude. Oh, I like that crypto way of life. Crypto way of life saying 1221 equals 123. It also equals 33, right? A lot of people talking about that 33 number.
And what do you think about what DNI was saying about the Coinbase vault?
The coin. Oh, he was saying that it wasn't truly safe, right?
Yeah, they pretty much have access to it.
Right. I mean, I do have a little bit of XRP on Coinbase, but I think I have most of it's in
No,
Ledger.
Coinbase vault.
Oh, the Coinbase Vault.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know too much about it, man. I just heard what DNI was talking about it, but he kind of just went into. I think he said he had like another video where he went into it like deep, but I mean, if you remember more
yeah. I'm
about
not
it,
sure what he said. I'm not sure what he said actually about the like the coin. Oh yeah, he did say the Coinbase platform wasn't any good as well, or pretty much wasn't as safe.
right? I mean, I'm not gonna trust like it's hard to trust any exchange, man, but we'll see what happens. Like I think Coinbase at least is somewhat trustworthy just because they're like the biggest one out there, especially
Especially
now
with
that Binance International left the U.S.
especially with regulations about to come. You don't know
Right?
what's gonna happen. Exchanges can just go dark overnight.
Yeah, and Ethan, exactly, man. Like that's what some people have been speculating, right? That these exchanges, like all of a sudden, like regulations would come, and then all of us, these exchanges would get shut down. I mean, hell, man, I
Yeah.
got screwed over by the cred earn thing, and luckily I didn't have a lot of assets on there, and I still haven't gotten my assets back from Uphold, by the way. So that's terrible. So like you can see why I have a little bit of that fear. I'm like, come on, dude, just stop trying to screw me out of my assets here, people. Come on, man.
The only reason I'm not too scared about that is because you can claim them on your cold storage. So there's really nothing they could do unless they have your private keys. I mean,
Right.
the
Yeah,
worst they could
exactly,
do
right? They can't do
is
any they can't have it's not like they can't have access to your XRP at all. They can't do anything with your XRP. I guess the only thing they could do is maybe make it traceable, but it's all isn't it technically already traceable since it's the
yeah, it's
XRPL?
on. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
because even at that, you could just throw it on the exchange and then receive it then, and then just withdraw it. If they wanted to do it, like grab your information on your devices, you could just throw it on an exchange and just avoid that. So
You think the reason for the airdrop is for it to be a 1-to-1 instead of just a to XRP holders is to just like show, already start establishing some utility for FXRP? Because
yeah,
if they just
probably.
released it, people might maybe not a lot of people would be buying it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
pretty much talk about all of that in those documents,
Right,
like what
right.
it's for, what Ethereum's, why they're using the Ethereum addresses and all that stuff.
Right. What do you think about them with their involvement with Stellar?
Who Spark?
Yeah, yeah. Or Flare.
I haven't really looked into it.
Yeah. Like I think they just posted today something here. I'll pull it up. They posted something about no animosity towards Stellar, like cuz when I saw the ILP Summit Flare introduction, they said that they were built on Stellar, and then all of a sudden, now they've decided to only migrate with XRPL, and so I don't know if there was something with Stellar that turned them off, but yeah, I gotta see where it says like no animosity towards Stellar right here. They were talking about Jed and stuff like that. They said like they've only talked to him once. Let me check out the chat after this. Give me a sec. But I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's good just being able to talk about it. Like, I just knew once I had James Rule XRP stumped on that, on why isn't Ripple Labs participating in it, I was like, okay, I gotta stream. I gotta talk to the XRP community about this. I needed to calm down here because now I'm getting to the point where I'm overthinking this whole thing. Yeah, a lot of exchanges on here, man. Tons of exchanges. That's crazy. I can't find the one that they talked about with Jed, unfortunately. Maybe Flare Finance was talking about it. Yeah, dang it. Can't find it. All right. Well, too bad. Back to it. Let me check out the guys. Thanks for the 43 viewers, 22 likes, guys. Here, let me drop in the link for the Brave Together if you guys want to join in on this discussion. I'm hanging out with the XRP Bags. The Bags man makes awesome content on his
Yeah.
channel. He makes really awesome music, really good music, but also just releases really great content, very informative content, especially about Flare and Spark, and then all these, uh, cold storage wallets like the LE-Pals, like the Safe Pals and whatnots. Um, so if you guys haven't checked out his channel, highly recommend it for sure. Flare.
Yeah, it says if you use the tokens and you like provide value and utility to the network, you're pretty much going to be rewarded with rewards and stuff like that.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to like. I think Flare for sure is very legit company. I mean, I've seen their interviews and looking at their team, like very very smart people and Um, I mean, first Turing complete federal Byzantine agreement protocol. That's a really huge deal. I mean, Ethereum is not even that. EOS isn't even that. Um, and you're seeing like how those ecosystems are thriving, and you know about like NFTs and all these other DeFi apps that they have. They're really thriving, and it's good to see XRP getting in that space. I hear Cardano now is is following along. They're like, shit, man, we got to do something similar to what Ripple is doing and do get into the DeFi space too. So Cardano following along. Yo, Rain, what's up, dude?
Rain here.
Yeah, Rain, dude. If you want to jump in on this, man, feel free to jump in, brother. Good to see you, man. Daniel XRP saying just checking in. Guys, thanks to the 47 viewers and the 26 likes. Once again, here's the link if you want to join us in on this discussion. We're just talking about Flare and Spark, and if you guys got questions, let me know. But my biggest question is why Ripple Labs isn't participating or allowed to participate in the Flare Spark airdrop. I would just like some clarity and like a good answer as to why they're not participating. But I think XRP Bags gave me a pretty good answer in terms of, they just don't want to. I think they're trying to play it well with the SEC, and they don't want to be showing that they're getting a bunch of money out of all this. And I know a lot of people are saying like, why would like nothing in life comes free? Why is this airdrop happening? Why are we getting free money for it and stuff? Well, I started thinking, oh, maybe this is why Ripple sold some of their MoneyGram shares is to fund this or whatever. Maybe they know they can bring some more utility to Fxrp if they can just have an airdrop straight to the holders who already do support XRP. Then they'll probably be getting support for Fxrp. Will exchanges halt XRP trading during the airdrop? I think once the snapshot happens, Mr. A, I don't know if they're going to be halting it at the moment of the snapshot. That's a good question right there as well, man.
Coinbase said they are 15 minutes before and 15 minutes after the snapshot.
Good to
But
know.
Some exchanges it depends, I guess, but like most exchanges, you won't be able to trade or do anything.
Price goes to 589 and you're for 15 minutes and then it goes back down. No, I think Flare is going to be a big deal without a doubt. I'm just trying to figure out the reason why Ripple isn't participating in the snapshot and why aren't they getting some Fxrp. But I guess that would make them owners, official owners of Flare. In that case, then they would be owners of like two protocols. And like you said, Flare needs that other 45 billion to give as rewards for mining and whatnot, right? Digital Dinero Dave, thank you for that $5 bomb, man. That's awesome. It really helps the channel a lot. Like, just you didn't even have to do that, man. But thank you for your question. Is it's not needed for the goal of Ripple's cross-border payments. Okay, I get you. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. What's up, Dad? Yeah. All right. Good night, Dad. Love you. Had to talk to the pops. I was like, Dad, I'm talking about Fxrp here, man. I can't deal right now. Jed gets none also. Yeah, right. Jed's not allowed to participate because he'll probably just sell it right away to pump the XLM. I'm sure that would make Bigger Than Race happy for sure, man. Shout out to Bigger Than Race, man. Always appreciate a contrarian point of view in terms of XRP and Ripple. Let me see. I mean, he's definitely very confident about his contrarian point of view, but we're just as confident about XRP, and that's the beauty of this space, man. You can own both. You can have both XRP and XLM. cover your bases. Maybe the XRPL update, crypto way of life. What do you mean? But that's a good point, Digital Dinero Dave. They don't need XRP for the primary goal of cross-border payments with XRP. Exactly, dude. I mean, yeah. Okay, cool. See, this is why I needed to talk with the XRP community, man. XRP bags, you're awesome too, man. Thanks for alleviating the situation as well. So yeah, all owners, 45 billion will be claimed. The rest will be burned. So technically, Flare is going to probably have less less tokens than the total XRP supply then, correct? Because from what I understand, like only like a couple 100 million Flare is being claimed. Yeah, 295 million XRP so far is being claimed. So is that going to be like 45 billion Fxrp that gets burned, basically? By the way, guys, how's the sound coming in here? Dude, rain. Yeah, 1221's for real, dude. 1221's for real. I'm not saying like ridiculous price change on that date, but it's a new world from there on out, man, and whatever happens, happens. I'm not saying crazy prices on that day or anything like that. I'll never tell anybody what to do, no financial advice. But from there on, man, we're going into the age of Aquarius.
What do you think about the spark date being around all this stuff,
I think that was
all these
very
alignments?
I think it's very yeah, this is a good question too, man. 1212. The flip of 12 is 21, right? So then you have I think that's interesting that they decided to do it on the 12th and then 2 days later you got that eclipse happening, that solar eclipse. Um that apparently is an important solar eclipse as well. And then on 1221 is also happens to be the winter solstice. So not only the great conjunction, you have the winter solstice, and which is like, symbolism for the sun dying and then being reborn, um, for a new era, right? every time the winter solstice happens. So I think it's very interesting that they decided this year to release Fxrp. Um, do you, I don't. It's hard to say, man, because we've been holders for like a few years already, maybe more, and trying to get hyped up about the price moving in a big way is kind of because you finally get smart contracts on the XRPL. I'm interested to see if we can see that utility start to reflect in the price, or we got regulations coming, um, and I don't know if regulations come before the end of this year. I mean, he said 6 to 8 weeks, right? So what are those regulations going to mean, right? Like, I
What's
think,
Baba saying these days?
yeah, Baba just keeps doing 30. He just keeps saying 33. Baba's winning. Baba's winning. He says the next thing is a key. He keeps putting up this key symbol. He says already the balance has been set. So now we're like going into, I guess the great reset's going to be happening soon. This, like, I think he's saying, oh, the thing with, I think I found out his riddle about phase 3 ends when it begins. And that would be 12/21. Or because if you flip it, you know, it begins on the 12th, right? So December begins on 12, and then going to 21, that's kind of like the Oros, the mirror, right? That's kind of like the Ouroboros. So he's saying phase 3 ends when it begins. I'm thinking he means, it started in December and it's going to end on the 21st is when phase 3 ends. So this is the year of the digital asset, my man. If that Brad Garlinghouse has said, but we know he makes predictions and they don't really line up sometimes. He can blame the situation we're in for sure. CV19 for that. Rain saying, how about that glitch where XRP was at all-time high? I mean, we've seen glitches before though, man. We've seen glitches even before this. It is interesting that it was around this time. I had a speculation that maybe the eclipse is going to be a symbolism for XRP eclipsing BTC and taking over for BTC as the big daddy. It really would help the whole crypto space if XRP was the main trading pair, because think about how fast everybody would be able to trade in and out and things like that. Trying to trade with BTC is kind of a pain. More people coming, G. Okay, awesome, Lady Enigma. Here. Guys, thanks for the 43 viewers and the 29 likes. We're just talking about everything to do with Flare and Spark. And we're also talking about some dates as well. What could possibly happen this month? I mean, it's been already eventful and it's only been 9 days in this thing, dude. And it seems it's crazy with Facebook today getting sued by the 48 states, right? It's in that lawsuit with the 48 states. I think that's crazy as well. Brad said that 2020 would be the year of IPOs and consolidations, but Ripple wouldn't be the first. Nothing happened, though. Yeah, IQ. I mean, we saw DoorDash IPO, and Ethan Beard said that they would. He also said Coinbase is going to IPO, but he says they expect them to IPO in 2021. So we'll see what happens with Coinbase there. And who knows about Ripple? I mean, Brad's kind of blaming, what happened in the year 2020 with all this stuff that he's pushing back the IPO stuff and saying maybe in 1 to 2 years now that they might IPO. So,
So what? It doesn't look like they're moving anymore.
We'll see, man. We'll see, dude. We'll see. I mean, you know how PSSG here, Perfect Stable Sharpie Genius, feels about Trump Trump not officially, Trump's not going to find a loophole to still claim the presidency, but anything can happen, man. It's going to be crazy, dude.
Yo, you want to watch a clip of what that lady says?
Yeah, let's check it out, man. Let's check it out.
All right.
Thanks for the 32 likes. What's up, everybody? Oh yeah, Tina Hall. There's your wrench. Store keys in brain. Leave no evidence. I can't trust my brain, man, with all the weed I smoke, dude.
All right. Let me know if you can hear it.
Alrighty. No, not too. We don't hear it that loud. No. You want to just send me, share the link in the chat, and then I can just play it on here.
Well, there's no link because I had to pay for this video pretty much. It was like a private video.
Oh, okay. I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, the volume's a little bit low on it.
Okay, hold on. I could just put it up to the phone, maybe.
All right, for sure.
Again, I did go over that we don't want the gambler mentality. Even if there are going to be huge gains in Ripple,
yeah,
I got to address what some of the predictions have been around Ripple. Okay, some people, a lot of psychics have been saying somewhere between $8 and $10. That's where I'm seeing as the really good level to take most of your money out. And I'll explain it a little bit more in depth. There are predictions that say long term Ripple's going to go up to $1,000. Is that possible? Absolutely. Yes, it is possible. Will you be able to get your money out and use it once it's at $1,000? There is absolutely no way you're going to be able to use that money. It will be locked into a system where you will not have access to it. It would be like having the most beautiful Hope diamond trapped and encased inside of resin, where you can look at it. How pretty is it? But you can't spend it. You can't do anything with it. And it's like indestructible resin. You can't get it out. So that's what we want to avoid. We don't want to have make a ton of money and then have it stuck and not be able to use it. Okay. There are reasons why that's going to happen. So we need an entrance strategy and an exit strategy. I know most of you, there are reasons why that's going to happen. So we need an entrance strategy and an exit strategy. I know most of you, there are reasons why that's going to happen. So we need an entrance strategy and an exit strategy. I know
it was a
most of
little
you,
bit of a. I'm sure it was a little bit of echo, but I think all of us. I think there was a little bit of echo right there, but I think we got to hear the gist of what she was saying, though, right? She was saying that if XRP were to go up to a higher price, and she's saying, I have no doubt that it could, but if it were, they're going to lock it up in like some type of chasm that won't allow you to spend it, which I don't get. Then why do we even have, like, I do agree with her to some extent, because they wouldn't want to have so much volatility, like after XRP holders would make, trying to take profits from using it.
She pretty much says that it'll be locked, but you'll still be able to use it, but you'll only be able to use it within that system.
Interesting. Then it wouldn't.
So she was saying XRP would be used for like your everyday stuff, like your bills, insurance, and stuff like that, your basic necessities. And XLM would be more on like the business side, I think she was saying.
I mean,
but they're both tied together, and she says it's going to happen to both of them.
Oh, I have no doubt. Like, I'm definitely one of those people that I think we're going to be blown away by the power that XRP and XLM have compared to a lot of these other cryptos in the space. Like, that
and she says that the very safest exit, if you want to be like safe, is $10 for XRP, and then you could take it as high as $32 or something like that.
Wow.
Anything higher than that, she says you're risking getting your money locked.
Wow. Yeah, I just wonder how they what would they implement to say, okay, you can't cash it all out now, you know?
Yeah. She does say a couple of things in there that it kind of doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. She says that XRP, or she says that Ripple can print more XRP, but I think she just meant that they could just maybe uh, make more assets or put more assets on there or something like that.
Right. I mean, they're gonna have all these like fiat currencies and cryptos on there, basically, running
She
through
says
their
that
system.
the government's pretty much going to come to Ripple, and pretty much Ripple's going to hand over the system to them.
I mean, that's what's already happening though. Like, I mean, Ripple is the government, dude, right? Like, aren't they just representatives for the government already? Like, isn't Ripple like what I'm thinking the end game with Ripple is they're going to become like this reserve bank. They're going to like they have all this XRP and they've supposedly been selling all this XRP to their customers and their clients and providing the liquidity. So when it goes, it's not like you're going to see them lose all their XRP. It's the central banks are just going to be all connected through RippleNet, right? Through the Ripple, through the ILP. Big tech companies and all the internet companies will be connected through ILP. And then RippleNet and
Yeah.
ILP together will just create that ultimate liquidity system for XRP. So I don't know if like that's the thing. I don't think it would get locked. I think from there on it's just like you're in their system already by having XRP, whether you decide to convert it to CBDC or, because that's where we're going into. All this fiat is going to maybe gets pegged to gold or some sort of standard of value. And then, you just are in their system anyway. You're just using XRP anyway, whether you decide to convert it to fiat, you're using XRP. Uh, it's an interesting question for sure. I don't see like that that would cause almost like a revolution, dude. That would bring so many people. That would just cause more like I think what they want to do is cause more trust. Like want us to trust the government more versus lose have distrust for the government. So they're going to be like, "Yeah, use your XRP. Use it yeah, sell it. Sell your XRP. Sell it to the open market. We'll just buy it all up. We'll just keep putting up that price. Thanks for selling your XRP." It just
Yeah, and I'm
makes
not saying that I agree with her or
yeah.
trying to scare anybody. I'm just putting out the information.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. It's a good discussion though, because when you're talking about a crypto that's pro banks and pro governments, they could do shit like that too.
Because she is like she has the same targets as everyone else. She is bullish on XRP. She does see it going to those high prices. She just has another twist on it where once it gets to these certain prices, it's going to be locked up. But she does see going to like all the prices that most people have, like the targets, and she does recommend like cashing out and getting rich off of it, and then she just recommends moving it to other assets once it gets to that certain point.
Yeah. It's interesting, man, because this is all with the assumptions that the system that we're going to be going into in the future is going to be the same type of system we're in right now, where fiat is being printed is still the same that it is today, where it's like inflationary, right? But what if we go into a system where now fiat is just pegged to these blockchains and these distributed ledgers, and it's not the same type of fiat that we know today, right? If it's deflationary or set to a standard of value and can't be printed anymore, then it's a whole different ballgame. Like, like if XRP goes to $1,000, I'll just use my Uphold wallet or my Uphold card, for example, and just pay for everything with my XRP. I'll never sell my XRP, you know? And why would I want to? It's the most liquid, most dependable digital asset, and it would be a sovereign currency that no country can control, right? I mean, hell, David Schwartz was just talking about that today, right? Where he was saying, like, I don't think the dominant currency of the future is going to be the US dollar or the yen. I think it's going to be something like a digital asset that no country can control. I mean, and he even said, like XRP, he was coming out bullish today in that stream, man. Um, what's it called? David Schwartz. Like, he had his beard shaved and everything. Guys, here's the link to the Brave Together if you want to join me and XRP Bags in this discussion. We're just hanging out talking about Flare, asking some questions about why isn't Ripple allowed to participate in the Flare snapshot, and also some speculation about this month and you know, the future with XRP and XLM and other digital assets if you like. I mean, everybody's welcome. I just think those are the two dominant ones that are really pushing forward. Another question, I brought this up, not many people have. Do you think it's possible that XLM and XRP could merge? That Stellar and Ripple just, like IBM blockchain just says, okay, Stellar, now it's time to merge with RippleNet, and we have 150 billion supply total of this one singular asset. You know, what if that's the great conjunction? Like XRP is Jupiter, XLM is Saturn. They merge together, create an amazing ray of light.
The reunion.
Yeah, exactly. The reunion. Hell, man, I don't think they really, like, a lot of people think they have really bad blood between them. I don't think so, man. You don't create a protocol with somebody. You know, like Jed McCaleb, like, that's spending a lot of time in a room with one person trying to create the future of money. Like, David Schwartz, Arthur Brito, and all these guys spent hours, days, if not years with Jed McCaleb trying to create this XRP protocol. I don't think they just were like one thing that Jed came up and they're like, oh, sorry, Jed, like, nah, we don't agree with your ideas, man. Get the hell out of here. You're fired. You know? I mean,
You think it was all
XRP is going to
planned?
have to be interoperable with some legit blockchain. Like, people are saying it's going to be interoperable with BTC and Ethereum, but, like, you know, I think all the Hyperledger projects are going to be interoperable.
Do you remember in an interview where Brad said that Litecoin was the only exception?
Wait, who said Litecoin was the only exception for what?
Brad Garlinghouse being interoperable on the XRPL. He pretty much said, yeah, but Litecoin being the only exception or something like that.
Litecoin can't be interoperable with it?
I think he said something like that, but I'm not sure.
Wow. So is he just disrespecting Litecoin? He's like, Litecoin's not legit. I mean, you don't really see any developers building on Litecoin, man. But, you know, you have some of these exchanges tied to them for some reason, which is an interesting thing. Ripple is a corporate and Stellar is nonprofit. I know, but okay, then IBM blockchain reign, because IBM's a corporate. They're basically doing with XLM what Ripple is doing with XRP, right? So if you had, could you have a merger still, you know? And like with all the money that Ripple has, how come they just don't acquire other projects in this space? We're talking about like hundreds of billions of dollars that they have in a war chest where they can just acquire all these other projects in the space that only costs like millions in market cap, you know?
Maybe they're not allowed to.
Yeah, probably.
They have to play their role until the system gets put in place.
Right. I guess nobody wants to join this chat, man. They're just enjoying what we're talking about here. We're getting 35 likes for it, so I guess they're liking what they're hearing for sure.
Yeah, I don't think that Spark date is going to do anything for the price. It's just the charts and the algorithms are going to do what they do. If anything, it's just a strategic date that they used for that. Because the price would be going up right now, if anything, because of the Spark date not going down.
Dude, the market is still unregulated and it makes no sense. It's not being run off speculation or utility, because the speculation for even BTC would be at 1 million right now, you know? Like, it really doesn't make sense, dude.
And I still don't get how on Coinbase Pro that it went up to 90 cents, whatever, and all the other ones were only 76. And like, did they stop it from keep going up? Or was it going to keep going up and they stopped it? Or
right? I mean,
because what was holding it back then? It was just like it was like a raging bull. It was just like on the loose. It just kept going and going, and then all of a sudden just stopped.
I wonder if they wanted to do that. Do you think
To
they
liquidate people.
What's up?
They could have did that like to liquidate people like who were shorting it. Because they did it back because it went up and then it came all the way back down. They probably made the exchanges probably got a whole bunch of money off of that.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like, oh, so what if 100 people sold and made some profits off the 90 cent drop? But,
Yo,
Tails, what's up, dude?
Yo.
What up?
Okay, now we got the party here, man.
I mean, nobody wanted to come up in here, so you know, I had to drop up real quick, say what's up.
Appreciate it, man.
Triangle.
Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, man, got to get the triangle popping.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're right, Bags. Like, something's going on definitely with the manipulation in this market, because why didn't XRP just keep running up? And I don't know, like Ripple sold some of their MoneyGram shares, right? And they made a hell of a lot of profit off that.
Oh yeah, I have another question too. If you have an order in, say like 100 or 1,000, and it glitches, does that cash in for you?
Right. That I would freaking try to really talk to that exchange and be like, you sons of bitches, you told me it was 8,000. I had a price set there. That's
I know some of them you can't put it that high. Like it just depends. Like there's a certain price you can put it to on some of them.
Van Life Biker saying, haven't you guys learned after all these years that good news means price going down? Oh, I think Van Life Biker's back on his 6 cent train. I think he's calling for a 6 cent XRP coming soon again.
Man, fuck that.
How do you feel about all this Tails? Do you got 100% of your XRP claiming FXRP?
Yeah, man, I pack my bags extra fat just for the airdrop, bro.
Dude, I sold some other cryptos to get some of that extra smoke.
I made some. I think I made some dumb moves, but we'll see if it pays off. I went from like almost 20 cryptos to probably like maybe 5 or 6. That's how much I put in stuff. Yeah,
all
man.
XRP,
we'll see what's up
all
though.
XRP.
Yeah, all XRP. My bag's so fat, bro. Like it's ridiculous, bro.
Oh man.
So
like I'm almost scared to move that much.
Yeah.
So pretty much the only way you can get Spark is if somebody sells it, or is there going to be more on the market?
That's a good point.
That is a good question. I mean,
they said the rest of it's
I just want to know what the price could be. Yeah. I just want to know what the price could be if that's the case. Because
I swear on one of those, documents on their website that they had put up a little price thing where they're like, well, it's kind of hard to like put a price to it, but it'll pretty much be like it was either 1/100th of the XRP price or 1/1000. But I think it was 1/100. But I can't find that anymore because I was going to make a video on it because everybody was asking about the price, and I had seen that on one of the documents, but now I can't find it anymore.
No, yeah, I've heard something like that as well. And then, I mean, looking at their doc here, they're like, we will never discuss about the price of Flare or FXRP. Yeah,
That's what I was surprised too, because I seen that. I was surprised too because I had read that originally, and then there was a newer document that popped up where they had actually answered the question. But now you can't find it. I can't find it anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot of secretiveness going on with this with this drop. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's safe, but I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions, and I guess we won't really know until shit goes down. So
yeah, I mean, I just want to know why. I think there's a legit answer right there that Ripple basically would own Flare if they were to claim FXRP tokens, so that's probably why they can't. And
they would pretty much own like the voting power on that system or whatever that they're gonna set up.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense for them to stay as far away from that as possible,
Yeah,
especially with the the whole securities situation. Anyway, you might as well just
good point.
stay away from all that. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I just don't understand. Like, if you're only going to give it to people who are holding XRP and you're going to burn the rest of them, how is anybody, how is all the rest of the XRP that's locked up in escrow, how is that going to be a part of, you know, a
Yeah.
They said
spark or any of that?
they're gonna throw that into a pool, and I forget what did I say earlier. You remember?
They're gonna throw it into a pool for
So like the
mining
real
to
smoker shit.
have
Like
people
to
using.
incentivize like the
Yeah,
holders, or they're going to be thrown into a pool, and it's going to be used somehow to like incentivize people using it and stuff like that.
like I really
So
do want to be
basically,
involved with Flare, like big time. Once I get those Flare tokens, I want to get all those other tokens that they got as well, and like just play around with it. But yeah, it's What were you gonna say, Tails?
shit, I forgot, bro.
This is what happens when you have
Train
three
of thought just
stoners in the chat, bro.
My eyes is barely open already, bro. You already
Hey,
know.
but Bitru's taking it to the next level again, offering like the trading right away and
Yeah,
being
Yeah.
able.
Well, I feel
It,
like that's smart though. I mean, they making the first move,
yeah.
because they know everybody's gonna want to try to get rid of it. But I mean, it's probably smart to hopefully we can get into something where you can, make money off of just kind of lending it
yeah,
or using it in some kind of DeFi way. But I have no idea. We'll just have to see what kind of.
that's pretty much what you'll be able to do with it. They said pretty much you'll be able to use it like a DeFi token.
Digital Dinero Dave saying that that Nexo has a good explanation for the airdrop, so I'm just gonna pop up his document here that he just shared.
Binance put out one too, like a little class or whatever.
Right. So token supply, Flare is creating 100 billion Spark outside of the network. How these are distributed, they will become discussed below. The claim formula below, Spark claimable equals XRP owned, 45 billion, right? Where the variables are, Spark claimable, the amount of Spark claimable by an XRP address, the amount of XRP in the XRP address at the time of the snapshot, the total amount of XRP in existence at the snapshot, the XRP held in Ripple related accounts at the time of the snapshot, including escrow balances? What? Oh, okay, I think he's just saying for the formula there. So yeah, it's just 45 billion, right? So claim eligibility, provide that you are not in a modified group. How many Spark you are eligible to claim therefore depends only on the participation of exchanges. This is because the subtraction of the non-participating exchange balances makes the denominator smaller and thus increases the share of the 45 billion Spark that claimants can claim. Ripple Inc. and non-participating exchanges. There are a few groups that are completely excluded, Jed McCaleb as well, and accounts that are known to have received XRP as a result of fraud, theft, and scams. Huh.
Damn.
What?
How are they gonna know that though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. How are they going to know that? Dude, so are they going to say if you don't claim FXRP that you are part of like
It's a
a
scam.
fraud or a scam?
Why would you not want free money? It's a scam, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
Yo, go through that Binance one next after this one.
Okay, for sure. And then unlike Ripple Inc. and the non-participating exchanges, the Spark balances that would have gone to these excluded participants are instead to be placed in a reward pool to incentivize the minting of F assets, starting with FXRP. 1 billion XRP cap is set on any group of XRP accounts known to belong to the same individual. Dude, but what if I have more than 1 billion XRP? That's bullshit, man.
I know, right?
You're telling me Greg Kidd can't claim all the FXRP?
Bro, they hate on the whales, bro.
Yeah, dude, they're hating on David Schwartz, and they call it the whale cap. It's called a whale cap.
The whale cap.
Whales could have claimed with their XRP above the capped amount. Okay, cool. the network launch, each account that has claimed Spark will receive 15% of the total Spark, which they are eligible. This is 15% of the Spark claimable in the term of the equation. Remaining Spark claimable will be distributed over a minimum of 25 months and a maximum of 34 months. Each month, a number in interval 2 to 4 will be generated by the Flare Time Series Oracle. Oh, Flare dealing with Oracle stuff too? Okay. This number corresponds to a percentage of the
Yeah.
initial remaining Spark claimable. Man, dude, this is like learning calculus right now, trying to reading through this freaking thing, man.
Got your degree in cryptology, bro.
The thing is, yeah, exactly, dude. Like the thing is, if it was any other crypto, dude, like if it was ADA or just like, you know, Theta or anything like that, I wouldn't even be questioning it. I'd be like, yeah, just give me the airdrop, like that's it. But
Yeah.
but with
Yeah. You don't come out with some new shit nobody never heard of.
yeah, exactly.
And it's
Like they could literally say, "Hey, we just came out with this. We're airdropping it today. Like if you have an account, cool. Like if you have a Theta account, we're just gonna drop this Theta B token on you, or whatever." And I'd be like, "Cool, man. No question about it. Do it." But since it's XRP and we know it's like freaking valuable as hell to us, we have these questions. But yeah, let me check. Anybody got the Binance info link on it that they want to share with me here? Let me see. Maybe somebody.
Yeah, I'll drop it again.
Okay, here we go. Thanks, man. I see it. All right, so Flare is a distributed network with some unique properties. It can be used to create two-way bridges between networks, such as Ethereum and the XRP ledger. This means that it allows XRP token to be used with smart contracts. So, I mean, if we're claiming FXRP, we're bringing more use to XRP. So, in a way, it's like as XRP holders, and we want to support the ledger, you know, it's best for us to try to claim these Spark tokens so that there's more utility being shown for it. But then does that equate to a price increase, right? Spark token is the native token of Flare. A portion of the supply is airdropped to XRP holders, including those on Binance. All you have to do is, yep, got it. Global Payment Foreign Exchange Network. It has limited utility when it comes to other types of functionality, right? Spark is the native token of the network. How can you get your hands on it? Let's read on. Integrates with the Ethereum virtual machine. So is it bringing use to Ethereum as well? Is it bringing, because they're only saying that they're bringing utility to XRP. They're not really saying they're bringing utility to Ethereum. The Ethereum virtual machine basically converts smart contracts into instructions and computers can read. This enables the network to run Turing-complete smart contracts. Turing-completeless means that it can run virtually any computational task as long as there is enough memory to run it. Try to create a ecosystem of decentralized applications. In short, Flare aims to be a way to scale smart contract networks. Uses consensus protocol called Avalanche, which has been adapted to work with Federal Byzantine Agreement. The only two are the XRPL and Stellar. We won't get into the technicality gritty here, but the bottom line is that Flare's consensus algorithm doesn't rely on economic mechanisms like proof of stake. So what does that mean for proof of stake coins? What are these economic mechanisms, you ask? And what does that mean for Ethereum if you're using their virtual machine, but yet they've been trying to move over to proof of stake? Like, what are these economic mechanisms, you ask? Well, take a token like Ether from the Ethereum network, for instance. Once Ethereum fully switches to proof of stake in Ethereum 2.0, the security of the network will be entirely dependent on validators who stake the token. This means that by extension, the security will be dependent on the token and the amount that's staked. Flare's consensus protocol doesn't require this. Okay, interesting. But why is it worth noting? Because it enables the network token to be used for other types of uses, even ones that would be dangerous for networks that do rely on token for security. Basically, according to the creators of Flare, this design choice adds more versatility to the token without compromising security. So FLR or FXRP, what is it? Is it FLR or is it FXRP? Spark is the native token of the Flare network. Its base use case is similar to that of other native tokens to prevent spam attacks. If transactions would be free, spamming and congesting the network with useless transactions would also be free. As collateral within decentralized applications, so that's where you can use the Spark token for providing data to an on-chain oracle. So what does that mean for Link? Is Link getting screwed by Flare to participate
XRP, the crypto pillar.
Dude, for real, like, when they say it's the only enterprise-ready solution, I believe them. When they say 99% of cryptos are going to go away, I believe them, dude. I mean, you know, we all know the type of partnerships that they have. They're going straight to the regulators. They're going straight to the central banks. And they're going to decide what we can use as a form of currency. So, I mean, yeah, these three companies.
Long do you think it's going to be before, like, when regulation, how long you think it's going to be after regulations are finally here that all the shit coins go to zero? Like, you think it's going to be some quick, or you think it's going to be something like over time people just take their money out and put it into the ones that actually have like
the Dan Pena
utility?
Dude, I mean, after 12/21, it's like anything could happen, bro. Like, it's a whole new world from there. So, like I said, I was bringing up earlier, dude, they got billions of dollars. Why can't they just acquire all these projects, or just like buy out all these projects? You know, give these companies, tell them to just join the Ripple network and say, hey, you guys like blockchain anyway. You guys like working on decentralized protocols. It's the most decentralized protocol out there, truly decentralized globally, you know. And if the regulators are saying you can't run your business, might as well get the best minds in crypto to just join Ripple in the Ripple net, or Stellar, or whatever, you know. But after regulations, dude, I actually think after there is regulation, you're going to see USDC Circle jump into that quick. They're going to be like, hey, XRPL, you want to integrate? We already have Algo. We already have Ethereum. We already have XLM. Solana. Can we get XRPL finally? Because that's the reason why I think USDC isn't on XRPL yet, is they're one of those companies that's like, we just want to wait for regulatory clarity and then jump in.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of like last minute people hopping on after.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, by the way, thanks for the 38 likes. We got Tales from the Crypto. He's got an awesome Twitter account, shares awesome news about XRP, crypto in general, anything related with like blockchain and some regulation stuff, or if some big money is using it, he shares it. Awesome source. And XRP Bags, the bag man, in the chat. Awesome YouTuber. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let me see what's going on. Let me get you guys back on the screen here.
They rather see our faces anyway, bro.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly. It's FLR until it hooks up with XRP. Ah, got it, Crypto Patient. Okay. Dang, dude. So I guess I just got to reopen that account and reinstall that Ethereum address onto my Ledger Nano, and just freaking claim the FXRP. Just take it.
They already got you, G.
They already got me, dog. They already got me. I'm screwed. I'm screwed either way, bro.
Yo, I can't wait till the blockchain games come to XRP.
Exactly, man. I mean, you have all those Japanese gamers that want to accept payment in XRP. That would have been great if Cyberpunk 2077 allowed for like crypto transactions or something with that game just recently.
Because it sucks on Ethereum paying all those fees just to like buy one item. It pretty much costs more. The fee costs more than the item.
Right. That's the thing.
Yeah, man. Fuck Ether, bro.
Yeah. I think that's the thing with like Ripple and XRP compared to a lot of these cryptos. They're slow, But once they make a decision and like move forward with something, like, you know, it's official, like this whole thing with them implementing smart contracts finally. From there on, they have smart contracts now, and then we'll start seeing all these DeFi applications that are like, damn, using XRP is so much better than using Ethereum for smart contracts and DeFi applications. They're gonna jump quick, dude. Who knows?
Man, there's just so many coins that are already in the smart contracts market. Like,
Yeah.
why would you choose Ethereum out of all of them? Like,
Right.
you want to spend extra money on fees and move it slower? Like, why would you even do that when you have so many different options? Like, I think Zill is like way better.
Right.
It's way cheaper. You can move it way faster. It's the same, like, basically it's a better technology and it's newer. Like,
I think people
but
just go for
there's
the
so many other
liquidity
ones.
at the end of the day, right? They go for that liquidity and
Yeah,
that
basically.
security.
Especially during a bull run, because
Yeah.
the waiting and the fees go up like 10 times, 20 times,
Yeah.
especially for Bitcoin.
XRP Tiny Papa's like, either way, man, I'm gonna hodl even if they want me out. I'm hodling, dude.
Yo, hold that shit, bro.
I know everybody's saying, dude, you can send me your XRP, man. I'll get the airdrop for you.
Don't be scared. I got you.
Yeah. They're like, dude, you can trust me, bro. Mr. A sparking it up.
Man, I'm about to do the same thing, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I mean, we're definitely going over past an hour. I know you guys you know, let's I guess we'll put a cap on this. Let's do it for like 20 more minutes and then gonna sign off. I mean, if you guys want to leave, you guys can leave, but yeah, I think we've definitely got to get all that stuff out there. The insecurities about possibly claiming this and why isn't
Were you meeting
perhaps
Morpheus tonight?
Wait, what's up?
You meeting Morpheus tonight?
Exactly. I gotta go hang out with
Oh,
the Matrix
shit.
crew, dude. I gotta go to Zion. Shit's going down in Zion, bro.
Oh,
Say what up
shit.
to Trinity.
Yeah, man. Some people saying great Van Life Biker saying the Great Depression's coming. I mean, dude, I still don't think the real storm has
Man, there's
come.
so much there's so much uncertainty when it comes to the world right now. Everything shut down, the whole presidential shit,
Yeah.
like stock market hitting all-time highs, even though we like halfway open. Like, it's a lot going on, and I feel like there's a lot of volatility coming.
Right. I mean, with a lot of uncertainty,
Yeah.
volatility definitely starts to play, man, and we're seeing that already with some of these cryptos jumping up in price or going down in big time too in price. Yeah, man. It's just, you know, like I see a lot of people in crypto, they'll like be like, "Oh, get this crypto, you know, screw the banks, screw the government and stuff. You own your thing." I'm like, "Dude, the banks have all the gold. They can out that crypto that you think is so precious, they're going to own a shit ton more of it than you are, and they can control the future of that network no matter what." So like whether you think that you're fighting the government or the bank, they could just buy it out, dude. They could totally destroy that crypto network if they want to, man. There's no way. You know, the house always wins, man. Have you ever learned from gambling? The house always wins. But
True.
yeah, dude. Um, like to think that billions of dollars in this market is making banks quiver is ridiculous, dude. I think the banks, you know, are just laughing it up, thinking that we have financial independence from them. You know.
So if there's a
I
big crash,
mean,
does everything go down or just the stocks, or how does that work?
I mean,
I think mostly the stock market, but I don't know. Like, it seems like recently the stock market and the crypto market has kind of like detached a little bit, because I know like back in March when it went down like hella, everything crashed, even crypto. But then there was a lot of volatility after that in the stock market, but crypto was like still mooning. So I feel like there's a little bit of correlation between them, but I still think, you know, because the regulations is coming now, and PayPal is live, and
yeah.
all these other different situations, it's not as it's not the same as it was. So I feel like if there is volatility coming for, you know, the regular stock market, I mean, it may bring crypto down, or it may let crypto take off finally. So,
I'm gonna be
I mean, you
bold.
Yeah.
never know.
I'm gonna
Either
be
way,
bold
if it
and
goes down, it's gonna have to come back into crypto.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the end game, bro. Like,
So either
crypto's the
way,
end game.
just hold on.
I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna be bold and say if a big crash happens, a lot of people are gonna be scared as fuck and want cash, and it's gonna happen the same way that it happened in March. I think you're gonna see crypto go down with it as well because people are just gonna be scared, man. They're just gonna want hard assets and like things they can actually hold on to and be able to trade. And then maybe we'll start seeing an influx of money from that big crash the same way. Um, Because, like, we don't have mass adoption yet, man. Most people don't know about crypto, and they're not just going to all of a sudden go, like, oh, crap, the stock market went to shit. Oh, let me just go into crypto that I know nothing about. You know?
yeah.
They'll probably go into
But
precious metals, maybe.
I think it's based off of like institutional money though,
Right.
in those situations, because all the money that's in the stock market, and those people are trying to find other assets that are deflationary,
Good
you
point.
know, then they might want to run into something like crypto because, you know, there's less of a risk. But it all depends, bro, honestly.
That's a good point, man. That would be a way for the institutions to jump into crypto, get those prices way high up, and then the public will be like, "Oh, what is crypto? What's going on? What?" You know, the masses will finally be jumping in, but it'll be like they won't see those tremendous gains the same way that I don't know, man. Brad Garlinghouse has said when it's mass adopted at first, like people aren't going to even know that they're using crypto. They're just going to have like a better payments experience all of a sudden. They're just going to be able to stream payments all of a sudden. They're going to be able to get paid like hourly instead of bi-weekly all of a sudden in USD.
Yeah, the only ones that's gonna know is us, and we gonna be like partying on a beach somewhere. Like,
Exactly, man.
so yeah, I feel like they won't say anything about it until like one of these cryptos hit some stupid amount, and then, you know, then they talk about it in the news. But I feel like as far as like, well, I don't know, maybe because they want mainstream adoption, right? They want people to know about it and to use the network and all that. So maybe people will know, but at that point it's gonna be too late anyway. So
Yeah,
They're
exactly,
probably
man.
already in. They're just controlling the price and then just waiting for the time where they flip the switch.
Yeah.
that
You
I
think
think
there's
they
going to be a gold
definitely control
standard?
that.
You think there's going to be like a gold standard that comes that these fiats won't be inflationary anymore?
They're trying to get Julie Sheldon in, but I don't know. It's not looking like
Yeah.
it's. I don't know. I feel like they should go back to a gold standard, because then you can actually have some kind of value for your whatever you're going to use as money. But um, I think crypto's taking over, you know, the money that going into those kind of assets.
Good point.
I just seen an article like not that long, well, I think today or maybe a couple days ago, that JP Morgan was saying how crypto is like taking a lot of money from gold.
Right.
So
We need a crypto standard,
Yeah.
blockchain it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, dude, that's why, you know, some people speculate possibly a digital asset being pegged to gold, and then there you go. You just have true value that you can send in microseconds everywhere, and the banks will just be like a vault, right? They'll just be a vault for us.
Because like XRP is like the perfect one as long as they use it for what it's supposed to be used. It's like it gets burned. There's only a certain amount of them, 100 billion. So it's fast. They got the whole system built. As long as they use it for what it's supposed to be used for, I think like XRP can be like the one.
Yeah. And they're trying to get all green, right? They're trying to be like eco-friendly, so gold mining is going to
Yeah,
probably start going down too. I mean, there's not it's really hard to find gold now. Like from what I hear from these mining companies, it's like getting harder and harder to find gold and prospecting for it, and it's a huge waste of resources for them. So, yeah, man.
exactly.
Yeah.
Crypto is eco-friendly.
Right? Big time, dude.
What do you guys feel about the damn, I just lost all train of thought I was gonna say right now.
All good, man.
Never mind, bro.
When you
It'll come
remember,
back to me, don't trip.
what do you think of UPCO2? I was hoping that Uphold would ask, because they left, like, they had this interview with Thinking Crypto, the CEO of Uphold, and he said Universal Protocol is going to massively benefit Ripple and XRP, and then he doesn't say anything after that. He never explains it. I'm like, dude, you son of a bitch. And then you have this
He just
release of,
smoked a blunt.
yeah, exactly.
Nah, I was gonna say, what do you guys think about the whole token burning idea
Oh, yeah.
with XRP and the whole, like, if people really wanted it burned to burn the supply,
We don't
would
own
you what do you
enough.
think that would?
We don't own enough of the supply to control the network as just normal everyday investors. So I don't think our community can do that. It would be the central banks that would, the validators that they've set up across the world, right? Like these central banks, these institutions who would vote on a token burn. So there's no way we can enforce a token burn. You would need those institutions to enforce it.
Yeah, but like the idea of that being possible, you think that's a good idea, or you think that we need all the supply that we need based off of the type of money we're trying to move?
I think they need it all, definitely.
Yeah, from what I remember, when DAI interviewed Greg Kidd, he said that Ripple like did the math of why they need the particular amount that they need. Like they were very, very specific about why they would need that specific amount. So if there is going to be a burn, it's been planned out like since the beginning that they would want to burn it. It wouldn't be like something like, oh, you know what, we're not seeing enough utility, let's burn the let's that's the thing that I had with XLM, is that XLM just kept changing their approach. At first they were inflationary and had, a similar supply to XRP, and then next thing you know they wanted to become deflationary and a less supply of, but in a way they became more like XRP that way by becoming deflationary, even though they cut half of their supply. But oh, by
I
the way,
mean, I feel
guys,
like they.
sorry, I gotta just, because the chat is saying my mic is super low. Guys, by Christmas I am going to have a new mic, and you guys will be able to hear me. I won't be sounding like I'm in a freaking cave or in the distance anymore. Because I
You
hear
sound
my own
good here
videos and I'm
on
like,
this
God,
end.
dude, I can't. I'm like shouting on my end.
You
And
sound good on this end.
Yeah,
On
you
my end,
sound
at
good
least.
in my headphones, bro.
okay, cool, bro. Yeah.
I got you on speakerphone. You sound good.
Okay, cool, man, cool. But yeah, go on, Tails. What were you saying?
I was just saying, I feel like eventually the burning of the supply of XLM is going to help them in the long term, as
Right,
far as price wise.
right. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
The return on investment is going to be a lot higher, probably.
And we'll see, man. We'll see who dominates that ILP micropayment space, right? Because once all these big techs and these streaming services and all micropayments really start to come underway, every transaction is like going to be burning some XRP. So we'll see how low that supply ends up going ultimately for XRP. Could burn really fast, man. I know, a drop isn't that much and it probably won't affect too much of the supply. It's not going to probably take it down to halfway, but I can see like 80 billion XRP only being like a total supply, or 70 billion eventually in time, by the time I die or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll see though. We'll see. People are asking for a timeout to PSSG.
It would probably get there eventually anyways.
Yeah.
When you died, by the time you died, it would get there anyways because of the burn rate. If they're gonna continue to move all that money that they're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, man. The burn rate's gonna be ridiculous, dude. People saying timeout PSSG, dude. It's an open chat, man. When you get the blue wrench, I mean, unless he says like something that I personally am like super horribly offended, like I won't time him out. He can like, just don't spam the chat is all I would say. Is like, you know, let other people have a voice too. Don't like put like endless paragraphs one after the other in the chat, you know. PSSG gets so many so many people triggered though, man. It's pretty hilarious. But Mr. A's like, dude, I wish I could time him out so hard. I know, man. I know. Dude, you know, that's what hey, it's my chat, man. It's my chat, so I'll decide, dude. I mean, maybe he's trying really hard to be the first one that I time out ever on the stream or demon, but
He's gonna be the only one outside of the blue crew.
wrenchless one.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be on a wrench suspension. He'll be
a wrench suspension. Oh shit.
You do have rules to the wrench.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Use it wisely.
Hey, man, regulation might have to come if the decentralization of this thing goes out of hand, you know. Maybe in 6 to 8 weeks we might start regulating the wrenches. Who knows?
Van Life said new mic from Santa.
Exactly. It will be a new mic from Santa Claus. Dude. It's gonna
Santa
be
about
one of
to
those
drop the
little
mic
big
on him.
ones, right, with the little circle right there.
They want a blockchain vote to de-wrench.
If the majority says time him out, de-wrench him.
Everybody put a 1 if you want to de-wrench.
Yeah, exactly, dude. All the hash power belongs to me, then, man. I am the one singular central authority of this thing, dude. Everybody's de-wrench. Alrighty, guys. Everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another DLT late night live stream. We almost hit 40 likes on the stream. Unbelievable. I want to thank Tales from the Crypto for tuning in, man. You're the man, dude. Thanks so much. Enjoy that blunt,
yes,
my dude.
Sir.
And enjoy a nice, restful sleep. Hopefully we can do this again sometime, guys. XRP Bags, you're the man, dude. Thank you guys so much. And if you guys have any last words, feel free to say it. Oh, I think Tails just bounced already.
Yeah. Nah, I'm still here, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure.
Nah, I just want to say shout out to all the fam out there, you know. Stay strong-handed. Don't let this all the FUD and all the craziness and all the red days get you hurt. Just continue to accumulate them bags, and eventually it's gonna pay off. You know what I'm saying? And G, we need to link up. I know you nearby. I know you be with Crypto Mike, and I know he's nearby. So we're gonna definitely set that up, and we're gonna hang out. And then Bags, I'm gonna see you soon, bro. I gotta make it to Vegas. You know, that's real close. I got some fam out there too, so I'll probably gonna make a move out there. But shout out to everybody in the chat, and I'll holler at y'all later.
Thanks, man.
Peace out.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Vegas. Oh my god, I can't wait to go to Vegas again. I can't wait to just be in public again and freaking hang out at awesome parties, dude. For real. But XRP
Yeah,
Bags,
for
anything
real.
you want to say, man?
Yeah, just get ready for that Spark FOMO. And if you don't got no Spark now, I got something for you. Come through, we could spark up.
I stay sparking, bro. Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, DL Team, Blue Crew in the chat. You guys are amazing. Thanks for joining us on this little journey of talking about Flare and the Spark token. We're going to be wrapping it up here. Thank you guys so much for the support to this channel. It means a lot, man. We stream to just talk to the communities out there, get different perspectives, and hang out with people, man. And you guys definitely have eased my concerns about the Fxrp. At least the question is still open. I definitely would like a clear answer from Flare or Ripple about the real reason why they can't participate. But I think definitely we got a good answer there with, you know, from what we talked about today in the video. So guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, BTC community, Ethereum community, XRP community, XLM community, all the communities out there. Guys, remember, I'll never tell you guys what to do. I'm not a pro trader, not a financial advisor. I'll just tell you guys what's up. And what's up is distributed ledger technology is the future, and the future is bright. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.
All communities.